Howdy folks, this is part 4 of my KDP Rocket review and how-to. Just wanted to show you a little bit about the category hunter and how that works and what that looks like. So for a category hunter, you want to just type in a basic keyword related to what your book's about. You could type in boats, just like we talked about before, if you want to do that. And what this is going to do, it's going to bring up categories that are related to boats. It's going to show you the rankings of the top book in that category, as well as some other items as well. So you can see this is bringing this up. Really what this means, it's gonna give you all kinds of different ones. So maybe your book is a fiction or nonfiction book. It's not going to know either way, but this is giving you some categories to choose from. All right. Yeah, so say you pick this one. This one might make sense for your book. If your boat on books is going to be about, if your book on boats is going to be about sailing, you could consider this category, or you might be considering this category. But look at the rank. The rank of the #1 book is ranked 1,500 on the Kindle store. That is pretty good and pretty high. What this shows you right here is today's number of sales of #1 book. So that book has sold 99 copies. So it's sold 99 copies. That's not free books. That is books that are either 99 cents or more. So if you're going to want to rank #1 for this sailing category, right now on Amazon, you're going to have to sell an average of 100 books a day. And that's not going to be over just one day. You're going to have to do that for several days, maybe even a week, to get that bestseller tag for your book. So if you're looking at putting it in the sailing category, you might want to consider a different one. Boating is a little bit easier, still pretty high. 3,000 rank is pretty high at 67 books per day, but you could consider that as well. What you're looking for is more something more along the lines of a 10,000 rating. This one right here, tech culture and computer literacy, is about 10,000. Now that doesn't fit for boating, but just to give you an idea of what you're going to look at, 15 books. Selling 15 books per day on a launch week is pretty doable. You can do that through promotions or Amazon or AMS ads like we talked about in part 3 of this series. But this category hunter, it's so effective because it's better than going on Amazon and doing all this yourself. Basically, it's just giving you a list of possible categories that your book might fit into right here. Now you can keep going. You can add in different keywords. You could just type in sailing and maybe see what other things it brings up there. But you're really aiming to get at least something with a 10,000 range because that's very beatable. You don't want to be shooting for anything really below that because 3,000 is going to be really hard. You're going to have a really, really good launch to jump up into that category. Now, if you did get up in that category, then great. But if not, you're going to miss out on that. It also gives you the ranking of the 20th book in that series. If you were looking maybe you were like, I don't know if I'm going to get in the top. I don't know if I'm going to get #1. Maybe I could try for at least the top 20. Then I could be able to say that. So that's going to give you the rankings here of the top 20. So it kind of gives you the average of what that category is looking like. Is it a super competitive category, or maybe it's just a book? Maybe it's just a category with just one really famous book at the top, and then maybe not so many other good ones. So that gives you that as well. But definitely, it's just another part of the tool, another part of KDP Rocket overall. But in the end, I love KDP Rocket. It's super helpful and has just a lot of good features. And Dave from Kindlepreneur and his team are always adding new features onto it too. So I expect it's only going to grow over time. So definitely if you're considering it, if you want to get this program, follow the link that I have on my page and you can grab KDP Rocket for right now, only $97 before it goes to a monthly membership fee. So grab it now. Definitely worth it if you're thinking about continuing with your author career. I highly recommend it. Any questions on this KDP Rocket in general or on my blog post, just let me know. I'd be happy to help you. I'd be happy to answer. Just follow up with me on my page. You can email me at jordan@jmring.com, and I'd be happy to help you with that. But otherwise, have a great rest of your day and enjoy the program once you get it.